She's carved her own space by daring to challenge the strongest in her times. She stands today as Veeramangai. Palki Sharma. Give her the mic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you to everyone here.
Thank you.
Palki ji, just before we get going with this program, every time we see Arnab Goswami and every chance that he has, and he'll say, "Come on, Rahul. I openly challenge you for an interview. Come, answer my questions." I've heard it 4 times myself, and I don't watch Arnab so much. Do you feel that you want to challenge some head of state for an interview? Anyone in your mind?
I would very much like to interview Donald Trump.
He will sanction you for sure. Palki, thank you very much. You've come a long way, both in life, in career, and from Delhi. Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Palki ji, thank you so, so much.
The first one is from Yuvaraj from Srivilliputtur. So the question is, India gets often framed in global narratives through Western media. This is for you, Palki ji. And India gets often framed in global narratives through Western media biases. How can India craft an independent media and a diplomatic system that exports an Indic perspective rather than constantly reacting to other stories around the world?
It's a fantastic question. Thank you very much. I've always said that when we think of strategy, we think of borders, we think of militaries, we think of diplomacy. We never think of the media. But increasingly in our world, media is a strategic resource. And what you spend on the Rafales, if you spent a fraction of that on building a credible media platform with an international reach, you'd see the difference. We won Operation Sindoor hands down this year, and yet we had to send members of parliament across the world to tell them what had happened because we did not win the story. I think that's the biggest lesson that India has to take. And we have the talent, sir. We have the money as well. We need to find the vision.
Truly, we need to necessarily find a vision. Have you interviewed Raghuram Rajan? And what is your impression about his policies of adopting a Western economic pattern, and does it suit India? This is from Akash Arumbakam.
The first question is easier to answer. It's a no. I think his ideas found resonance at a time when they did. And that time is over.
And this is an interesting question, and this is from Prem of Sri Perambuttur. So you travel abroad around a lot, and you would have noticed this newfound global confidence on India. What do you think India can offer to the world in the lines we offered yoga?
Oh, a whole lot of things. Our food is a super hit, and when we say Indian food, there's no such thing as Indian food because there's so much. I mean, you know, so the variety is mind-boggling and amazing. Unfortunately, the world is patenting a lot of what was ours, including, you must have seen turmeric latte, haldi doodh, and a whole lot of things. India has so much to offer, but in this day and age, beyond the goods that we offer, is the idea of India. You know, the world talks about DEI these days. All these top companies say diversity, inclusion. We championed it so many decades ago. That's the DNA of India. We started off with DEI. The world has just learned about it. So I think the Indian way of being has so much to teach the world. And there is a grudging acceptance of that now.
Palki, you've been to China recently. How much can we trust China? Ram Gopalan, Tiruvanmiyur.
We have to, like I said, engage with everyone, depend on ourselves. But I'll tell you that China is unlike any other country for a reporter because you don't get to do anything. They provide everything except for freedom to move. So they'll give you food, coffee, recreation, shuttle, but they will decide where you go and when you come back.
Okay, that's a nice way. You never get into trouble. Let me ask you one question. This is for me and to you. Do you see in Nepal like Bangladesh, like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, they've all been through similar Gen Z getting up. Do you see something like this happening in India?
But why? So, I'll tell you. First of all, we are not any of these countries. Second of all, Sri Lanka collapsed because of economic crisis. We are the fastest growing major economy in the world, so that's out. Nepal, young people are disenchanted with democracy, 15 governments in 17 years. The systems do not work. Our young people are creating startups. Bangladesh, radical takeover. We are not letting that happen. So no, there is no risk of India going down that road. The only risk is that their problems become our problems. And we have to help them without appearing like we are helping them. Because then they say big brother. So it's tricky.
Great. Next question is from Priyaranjan of Poonamalli. Why is India and in political coverage so centered only around Delhi?
That's... Okay.
Because Palki in Delhi.
I don't even cover politics in India, but no, it is a problem of proximity, I think. Not advantage, but a problem of proximity. It's easier for people to cover. I mean, a Delhi flood is highlighted, or a Gurgaon flood is highlighted much more than any other place. So, yeah, that's something that needs to be fixed.
Please. Not to everyone here.